Today we're going to be looking at the Tidradio TD-H8. One of the fun things about this is you can boot it up in either a GMRS or a ham radio mode. Today we're going to be looking at the ham radio frequencies. It's close enough to the GMRS that it's probably pretty representative. We're going to start with looking at the spectrum for 446.6 megahertz. And then here we're going to look at the harmonics. We do see that there are some relatively persistent harmonics here that don't go away and definitely aren't transient on the key. If we do that again, you'll see large spikes when we key, relatively dirty there. And then most of them drop away, but there are persistent ones. Now what we're going to do is put an antenna on both sides and see how much the antennas themselves act as a filter and help us out. So now when we do the harmonics test, we do see there are still some spurious emissions, but at least the magnitudes are much lower. Next, we're going to go to 146.52 and repeat this test. And we're going to start with it wired directly through the attenuator into the spectrum analyzer. And once again, we will point out the spurious emissions are significantly higher right after you key. As we did before, what we're going to do next is hook up the antennas on both sides. We do see that the antennas themselves act as pretty good filters. So we want to see what the actual radiating spurious emission pattern looks like. And we do see that there are persistent spurious transmissions, even though they're relatively low. All right, once again, thanks for watching. This has been Little Loud Labs.